Hello there, another episode today. So today we're going to be talking about the G7 summit, which is being held. I think it will be done by today, if I'm not wrong, or maybe yesterday. So the G7 summit, it is among I think seven countries: USA, Canada, there is Germany, there is France, then there is Italy, there is also Japan. I don't know if there is a country I've forgotten there. USA, Germany, Canada, UK, France, Italy, Japan. Yeah, I think they are among the seven major countries. But that is I think they are because those are the ones in NATO. Because we cannot say they're among the seven major countries, but also the people from the major countries was invited. But I didn't see the president of China. But I think the president, the prime minister of India was there. Also, Kenyan president was there, William Ruto. Also, the president, I think the president of Egypt also was there. So, because these countries, these are the seven major ones, when they are there, they'll be talking about peace, they'll be talking about trade, and also maybe the matters which they are affecting them. But then you see the countries like Kenya, they are, because they usually say that Africa, Kenya is the gateway to Africa. So I don't know if there are some issues there where there are some issues maybe they'll be airing out someone like President Ruto. I don't uh, is there any issues which President Ruto will be airing out there concerning Kenya or maybe Africa as well? Things like financing, fair financing, because when you see the way African countries are given loan, you'll see that there is a lot of there's a lot of interest there, and so most of the times they are unlawful. Most of the times, so you'll find this president after he left office, he is leaving office, but he's leaving a debt behind, and most of the times these debt are unlawful, and you'll see there is a debt which was borrowed, there is a debt in the country, but you can't see what was used to do, and that's an issue among many African countries as we are speaking for now. And when you see the interest rates for African countries, it's not the same with the interest rates for other countries, the European countries, maybe the Asian countries, and maybe the countries in the West. When you see Kenya, there is some high interest, there is some fishy way of the debts which are in Africa. So I think maybe that's among the issues maybe they'll be sorting out there, because many countries in Africa, if the unlawful debt is cancelled away, in Kenya, most of the times people like Jimmy Wanjigi call it the odious debt. If we do away with those debts, I think there will be a lot of development, because you see, even in countries like Kenya, as we are speaking for now, we have exceeded the limit of debt, and so you'll find that for us even to run the country, we run the country with debts, even paying things like salary to our teachers, civil servants. We will need to pay. We need to borrow some money so that we can pay those so that we can pay our salaries. And you see, so you'll see even when we continue doing that, there is no development in the country. So we'll have to not task, hey, we'll have to tax the citizens more and more. And when we tax the citizen more and more, the cost of living goes up. And now you will find when the cost of living goes up, even you'll see emerging protest in the country. And all of a sudden, the country, no one's, you'll see the country is not conducive anymore, because there are sometimes when in country like Kenya, because I'm from there, used to say that almost after every shot, after some days or some months, there's a protest. And anytime there's a protest, no one's come to do their businesses in the city or in their nearby towns. Even some days ago about the protest of fuel, you'll see no one going to comes to open his business, because some protesters, some are not genuine, and they'll go up looting their shops. So I think there's I don't know even if there is the climate thing also. Maybe they'll be getting some finances for the climate thing. But you see, the last time when Trump got into office, he never wanted anything. He used to say that that's conmanship, or there's a way he used to say that he never liked the climate thing. But also when you come to think about what about the climate financing, carbon credits, I think it was more of con man than the actual thing of climate. So I think those are among the issues they'll be airing out there, and maybe development for Africa, maybe and more investment so that investors, we have more investors from outside the world, even the countries in the G7 coming to Africa to invest, even the countries in Asia, because if you can have some people like countries like China coming to invest, but they were not on the conference, because for now, you see, the place where India is because of investing. Not is because of yeah, people coming from outside to invest, and also industrialization. So I think if there is something Africa we are lacking as per now is industrialization, and you'll find us importing a lot of things outside, from clothes, even food. You'll find us importing food, and we have the space. We have the very good, we have good climate. But I think what makes us not to be industrial is because we are not in a threat. Because when you see even the countries which are good in industrialization, is the countries in Asia where you hear after a while there's earthquakes. Likewise to the people living in Alaska, where it is very cold. So those people have to think out of the box for them to survive. But Africa, all day, every day, you'll find that the kind of climate you say, let's say in this June, July, you say it's very cold, or July and August, it's very cold. It's abnormal weather compared to countries in the West. In Africa, I don't know, the places where there have been snow is where? Maybe Lesotho? Yeah, I think so. So I think that's what's making us, we are not industrial. So I don't know if those people in the summit where you will see the African president. I don't know if they are doing it for formality. We hope they are not doing for formality, because we have seen this over the years where people, even there was a time President Ruto was there in those I think it was those UN meetings, and he was saying they wanted Africa wanted so that they can have a say in the table. But I think his request is falling into deaf ears. I think those people are doing it for formality. After that, they care about themselves and what people will perceive about them. Well, because even when you see Trump now, as we are speaking about the Iran thing and signing of the MOU, I think it's more of himself, because the midterm elections are coming, and for now, I don't think he has a strong ground. And if he doesn't have men in Congress, I think it will be hard for him to pass laws. So we hope that these things they are saying they are going to be delivering. We hope that they deliver, because most of the times we have seen this, and then you will find that they just say it, then themselves they implement it. Because even when people like president here in Kenya, you'll see him going to many countries, going outside the countries every time. But when it comes in paper, there was a deal made, but in real life, nothing is going on, because those people don't come and invest. Literally, they don't come and invest. So we hope that this time around, maybe these meetings they actualize it. Yeah. So that's what I had for today. If you have any comment, you can comment. You can share this. Yeah, and also you can subscribe, so that maybe you want to be getting this content every day. Yeah. Thank you.